Hey guys, welcome to Me Paintings. I'm Veronica Me and I'm sending greetings all the way from the Czech Republic. Today I prepared this colorful painting tutorial for you and I would like to describe each and every step so you can create an amazing piece of art. I will be making acrylic pour with a little twist, but I will be talking about it later on. Firstly, I would like to describe what I did with my colors. I will be using these chakra colors, so that's 7 chakra colors. Is it 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 chakra colors. So that's violet, phthalo blue, turquoise. This one is called permanent green light. This is cadmium yellow, Indian yellow, and this one is called vermilion. If I say that right, I will show you how to mix this so you can see each and every step what I do. This cup is 4 deciliters, so that's quite small. I will be using just a tiny amount of colors. So I put a little bit of my red here on the bottom of my cup, like this. So that's probably 10 grams, I'd say, 1 deciliter probably. And I use pouring medium, which I mix by myself. I mix 60% of PVA glue and 40% of water. That creates my pouring medium. And I usually use this type of glue. It's PVA glue. In USA, I think it's called Elmer's glue. You can also use ready-made pouring medium, but that works differently than this one. So if you've got different brands, then the result could be slightly different. You will have to figure it out. Or I also make online courses in which I explain everything, so you can contact me on my mail, which is me.paintings@gmail.com. But I will show you everything what I do here in this tutorial. So I mix my color in ratio, usually 1 to 1. So that was 1 part of acrylic colors and 1 part of pouring medium, and mix it up very well. It's always better if you put less pouring medium in there and then you add if you need more. Okay, so this seems like the right consistency. It should be something between thick and thin, not too watery, but also it should drip like this. So that's done. And one last thing which I do before I start pouring, I add 1 drop of silicone oil in each color. I buy this in local art shop. I'm sure you can order some silicone oil online. You will have to search that what's available in your country. So 1 drop, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and then I mix it up a little bit, not too much, just like this, and that's prepared for my pour. As a base, I'll be using this mixture of titanium white and pouring medium. It's also the same brand. It's this titanium white and the same pouring medium which I showed you. And this one doesn't have any silicone oil because it's my base color, so it doesn't need silicone. I don't want any cells here on these parts. So I'm gonna pour that everywhere on my canvas, even in the corners. Make sure you pour enough colors, but not too much, just to cover the whole canvas. My canvas is size 20 times 60 centimeters. Okay, great. So everything is covered. Now I can start pouring my colors. I'll be pouring these puddles of colors. So I start with this purple here on this edge. I actually pour a little tiny bit of white here in this purple, just like this. And then I continue with the blue, pour a little bit of purple in it. Then my turquoise. And a little bit of blue in it. And so on. And now it's time for my little swipe. For that I'll be using this piece of plastic sheet. It's thin, you could also use cling film or baking paper, but I use this piece of plastic sheet which works well as a swiping tool. So ready, steady, go. Let's use my heat gun. I use cheap heat gun from Lidl. It has got just on and off. It's very hot, but it helps with popping all these beautiful cells. Wow, that's very beautiful. Look at all these beautiful colors. Now I'm going to spread it into my corners. And you know what? I don't like the way it turned out, so I still have got plenty of options which I could do, and I'm gonna create another swipe like this. Easy peasy. Okay, I know you think I've ruined it now and it's just horrible and I shouldn't have done that, but I'm gonna show you a little magic. So let's use my heat gun again. So here's my balloon and I'm gonna create these beautiful balloon stamps in the middle. Beautiful, perfect. Look at that. I wipe it off. Then second one, blue one here. Then my turquoise. Wow. Then green one.
Chakra.
Beautiful colors. So I'm gonna let these dry for about a week and then I'm gonna show you what to do next with this special colorful pour. So see you soon. Hello, welcome back. After a week my pour is dry. I always wait a week because it needs to be completely dry. Don't rush this part. And it turned out absolutely amazing. I can't wait to embellish it into a special piece. And I'm gonna start here on the purple one and I'm gonna show you how I paint my bubbles. At the beginning I will just need some plastic cup. This is from yogurt, different sizes because I'll be making biggest bubble will be on the top and then the smallest one will be here at the end. So I've got loads of different sizes, but of course you can use whatever tool you prefer, some stencils or any round things which are good. And I also use this whiteboard marker which I bought in local store. It was €1, just a cheap whiteboard marker, and I use this because I can easily wipe it off. If I make a mistake, then I can wipe it off and start again. It's not like acrylic marker, it's just for whiteboard. So I'm gonna decide where's the best place for my bubble. That looks good. I'm just gonna draw this round circle. Like that, and it will help me to create nice round bubble or water drop. I don't know how to call them. So let's decide on the other one here. This one will be smaller. So this is how my bubble will look like, and now I'm gonna show you demonstration on this one. I'll be using just black and white acrylic color. It's these from Lucas Krill Studio, the same colors which I used for my pour. It's titanium white and iron black. And I'll be using these types of brushes, blending brushes, size 10, 8, 11. It depends on the size of your bubble. And I buy these in local art shop. They are quite cheap brushes, but they work well for me. I'm sure you can order lots of different brushes online. You just need to find out what's available in your country or in your local art shop. So let's start. I'm gonna start with this part, which will be black, and then this part will be white. I always put my brush in water, tap it on a tissue, and then put a little bit of that black color on the tip of my brush and go like this. Then I put my brush back in water and I try to blend this black color. And this surface is not like usual canvas, so you can't actually, well, you might be able to like do it just on one go, but because it's a pour, the surface is a little bit different and you have to blend it differently than on usual canvas. I need a little bit more black. Again, putting my brush in water and blend this black part. I always tap it on a tissue. Don't put too much water on your brush, otherwise you end up with a mess. Just a little bit of water, so you'll be able to blend this black nicely. And if you've got different brands, sometimes different acrylic colors works differently, so you just need to find out what's the best. I like using this Lucas Krill acrylics, but also I use Arteza or Goya, Solo Goya colors, which works well for me. I know you come from all over the world, so you've got different brands available in your country. Now it's time for white part. So again, I put my brush in water, tap it on a tissue, and then put a little bit of that white on the tip of my brush and go like this. It's a little bit hard for me because my camera is in a way, but you know, just go like this. And if your hands are shaky, then try to go smoothly. Then I put my brush back in the water and try to blend this white. It is a little bit shaky, but I'm gonna use acrylic marker and make the lines nicer when I finish with blending. Again, putting my brush in water, tapping it on a tissue and just blending this white part. So that's done. Now I can draw the reflection, which will be here on the right side of my bubble. And for that I'll be using my acrylic paint marker pen from Artistro. I will put the link down in the description box for you if you'll be interested. And you just need to shake it and then pump it so you've got color in your tip. And then you can draw with it and make sure your black is dry. Don't draw in the wet paint, otherwise you end up with mess. So let's paint the first reflection here. And maybe another one. Nice, and a little line. Here and also here. Like that. Perfect. And now I'm going to draw a line around the whole bubble so it pops out of my acrylic pour, and maybe a little line here, down here as well, just for the feel. It won't be very visible, it's just like that. And now the line, which is a little bit tricky. You need to have steady hand for that. Of course, you don't have to do that step. You can leave it like this if you want, but I would like to make my bubbles pop, so I'm going to draw this round line. And now it's time to create the mirror effect around my bubbles. I would like to create beautiful golden shine, which will represent the shine of all of the chakra colors. And for that I'll be using my whiteboard marker and my yogurt cup, and that helps me to create another round circle around my bubble. And then I will fill it with this mirror effect kit, which I bought in local art shop. You will have to search for this online. I don't know what's available in your country, but it's from PEBEO or PEBEO, I don't know how to read that. And it cost me around 15 euros, I think, and it's very helpful because this is a glue marker which you put on the place where you want to put your golden shine, and then there's this golden foil which you put on your glue and it sticks and creates a beautiful golden effect. So let's do that. Firstly, I'm gonna decide where to put my golden circle. Perfect. You need to shake it very well and then pump it like this, and you can draw with it. It creates this gluey surface which will stick nicely onto your golden foil. So I wait about half an hour till this glue marker is dry. And now I can put my golden foil on it and create beautiful golden effects. So let's see. And let's see. Oh wow, that's beautiful. Look at the golden shine. That's amazing. It didn't stick properly to all of the surface, but that's okay, that's beautiful. I'm also going to draw black line around my gold circle and then also create a shadow underneath my bubble, just with this artistro acrylic marker and a little brush which will help me to blend my black shadow. And last step is creating some golden rays which will be shining from my chakra bubbles, and I will follow the natural lines of my pour and create this beautiful golden shine. And I will probably also highlight some of these like cells with gold. I think it will add that uniqueness to my painting. So again, I will use my glue marker and my gold leaf for creating this and show you the finished result. Now it's not very visible in this light, but look at that. Look at the beautiful golden shine. Just for the feel. So let's do the rest of it. And this is the result of my chakra acrylic pour with golden shine. And I'm so in love with this shine. This golden rays shines through all of my chakra bubbles. This painting is actually a great way how to harmonize your chakras, how to feel happiness, balance and love in your life. And it's great piece to hang in your home because it can bring balance, love and happiness into your family and into your home. I hope you enjoyed this special tutorial. I hope it was inspirational for you. If you'd like, you can join my Facebook group, which is called Create With Me, and show us your beautiful art. You can also subscribe to my channel Me Paintings and see many more interesting painting tutorials. I think now I'm going to go outside in the forest and watch a beautiful sunset with my love, because that's the best place to be and the best place where I find inspiration. Thank you very much for watching and for your support. I can't wait to see you again.